types, namely soluble and insoluble salts. Before a salt is prepared, first we have to check whether it is soluble or insoluble. So, the rules that have to be followed are, first, whenever you're given a nitrate salt, you know that all nitrate salts are soluble in water. All carbonates are insoluble in water except those of sodium, potassium, and ammonium. Sometimes it becomes difficult to remember, so it's better to remember the three letters, namely SAP. S stands for sodium, A for ammonium, and P for potassium. All sulfate salts are soluble in water except those of barium, calcium, lead, strontium, and silver. BCLS is the best way of remembering, where B stands for barium, C for calcium, L for lead, S for strontium, and silver. All hydroxides are insoluble in water except those of sodium, potassium, ammonium, and the two group 2 hydroxides, namely calcium and strontium, are sparingly soluble in water, but barium hydroxide is extremely soluble in water. This could be remembered by remembering these letters, B caps, where B stands for barium, C for calcium, A for ammonium, P for potassium, and S for strontium. All chlorides, bromides, and iodides are soluble in water, except those of mercury, silver, and lead. This could be remembered by remembering the three letters MSL, where M stands for mercury, S for silver, and L for lead. So now, applying these rules, let's check whether these salts are soluble in water or not. You know that all chloride, bromide, and iodides are soluble in water except those of mercury, silver, and lead. So this is not either of them, so it is soluble in water. We know that all nitrates are soluble in water, so zinc nitrate is soluble in water. All hydroxides are insoluble in water except those of sodium, potassium, and ammonium. It's neither of those. So this copper 2 hydroxide is insoluble in water. All carbonates are insoluble in water, but we know that the carbonates of sodium, potassium, and ammonium are soluble in water. So this being potassium carbonate is soluble in water. All chlorides are soluble in water except those of mercury, silver, and lead. This being silver chloride is insoluble in water. All sulfates are soluble in water except those of barium, calcium, lead, and strontium. So it's none of those, and it is nickel sulfate, so it is soluble in water. So before you write the preparation of a salt, first you have to remember these 5 principles and then only start the preparation of the salt. Thank you.